By arriving, confident is here.
No to that nigga, no to the mids. In my bag, I am the shit. Balenciaga sponsorship. We smoking blunts, don't pass no clip. My head's in the clouds, can you bring me back down, boy? I need it. Girl, don't trip, take a hit, take a flight to.
Hello and welcome to another Evil Aniki convention vlog. Today we're here in San Diego at the San Diego Anime Con. This is the very first San Diego Anime Con and it will not be the last. They made some big announcements that since this event was a sold out event for Saturday and Sunday, that they will be coming back for another year. I'm not sure if they're going to be at this venue or if they're going to get a better venue than this, because this place was a little weirdly laid out, I'm not going to lie. But it was really fun to come down here. And they had a lot of sponsors. First Stop Cosplay was a big sponsor for this event. They had a representative give a little speech before the cosplay contest, and they had, you know, their logos on the walls and on the pamphlets and all that jazz. There was a few other sponsors, but First Stop Cosplay was definitely the biggest, and cosplay was at the forefront for this event. I feel like they were doing a lot of cosplay to draw people in, as that's what people want. They had a big prize for the cosplay contest, which was like a big belt. It was really fancy. But going through the vendor hall here, you can see that there's a lot of vendors I've seen before at other events in the LA area. So if you weren't able to make it down to San Diego for this event, don't worry. But if you're in the San Diego area and you've been wanting to get some of that LA convention goodness, great news, these people are making it down just for you. Like this booth right here in front of me right now was Anime Coast. I've bought from them at several different conventions before. They're all over. And a lot of these booths are just from, you know, other events that I've seen before in the LA area as well. But there's probably a lot of San Diego booths, you know, down here as well. As that was a big focus for this event, was like, oh my goodness, a San Diego anime convention. But now we're in the panel event room, and LA Manga Cafe was here, and they have their event coming up, which is the Rose City Annie Fest Night at the Ramada. It's going to be a Christmas themed anime convention. Be sure to check it out. I'll have a link to the tickets down below. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, now we're in another one of the main wings of the vendor hall, and they had an escape room here, which was really cool. I've not seen this at any other event, so this is very unique. And then I came across some cute plushies. These two actually had a Kickstarter for their little plushie here.
You finally remembered me!
If you want to get this little burb and a roll, I'll have a link to their merch store down below. But really cool to see a successful Kickstarter come to fruition like this.
So how long did that take?
About 12 hours for this one.
12 hours?
Yeah. This one took the longest out of all of them for sure. Second longest was probably this one here.
Okay.
It's like 8 hours. The rest are about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've shown you most of the vendor hall on the first floor here, with the main hall and the two offshoots and the little downstairs area. But now we're going to go up to the second floor, and we have to go up this windy staircase and go down this hallway, and there's a bunch of different rooms on this hallway, and it's a little awkwardly laid out. And I definitely feel for the people that were up here, because I came up here for day one and then was not able to come up again, as I ran out of time to be able to come up here and see it again. And I wanted to, and I just, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind. But they had all these handwritten notes, and you have to go through these tight corridors to get up here. And the voice actors were in this room over here, which is the one that was on the right on my map. But as you can see, there's still people up here trying to get sales, and there are people up here buying and shopping, so it's a good thing to see people up here, but it's nowhere near the crowd levels that you see down on the first floor. And I wouldn't be surprised if people just didn't come up here at all, because it was really kind of like tucked away. Also, the elevator was down, and I don't know if the elevator was down because they didn't want a convention to be using it, or if it was down because it was down, you know? I think it's like they just didn't want people using the elevator like so much during an event. But that's just, you know, my speculation. But yeah, it's great seeing people up here buying and shopping and whatnot. We're gonna go through a few of these rooms. This was the biggest room up here. They also had a board room that I didn't film at all, and it was a very tight room. But coming into this room here, as you can see, once you get like 10 people in these rooms, it's really hard to get around. So as much as I wanted to be able to see all the booths in here, I just was not able to get through some of the crowds in here. So, you know, it's probably a good thing that they were a little bit crowded for them, but, you know, for me, not the best. Now we're gonna go check out this last room here, which was in the middle. I had actually walked by it because it was so full that I couldn't get in. And coming in, you can see this is probably the smallest room, and it is a very tight fit in here. I don't know if this was the most optimal layout. I don't like coming in through the angles like this. I think there must have been like another way to do this. And there was some really cool stuff here. I want to say the vendors here were really cool, and there's a lot of really cool art here. I want to say again that some of these vendors I've seen at previous conventions in the LA area. So again, if you didn't make it down to this event, you know, no worries. But that's it for the second floor. Now we're gonna go check out the 18 plus room. And this was a little bit of a letdown in my opinion. So I came over here, I wasn't sure what to expect. When I got in there, it was just someone playing Suka game and playing the F1 race in a very laggy TV. There was an Oshi live TV setup that I didn't see any VTubers on, and it was just a little bit of a letdown. But this event is a precursor to their next event, Hentai Matsuri, which is going to be in the San Diego area as well, and it's going to be all focused for 18 plus. If you get your tickets now, you can get it for an early bird special for $69 versus like $100 or something like that. But it is the same people who do San Diego Anime Con who are going to be doing this Hentai Matsuri. So the 18 plus lounge was a little bit of a letdown, but I'm hoping Hentai Matsuri comes in strong. And, you know, it's fun and nice. It's going to be a 3-day event, so it's going to be a little bit bigger than this 2-day event. So, you know, we'll see. But it is going to be in San Diego as well. So another San Diego convention is coming on the horizon. Wow, that's such good news for you guys. I wish we had one here up in the LA area. I think a hentai convention in general is really lacking in the California area, and I'm just excited for it. So you'll see me there. But let's talk more about San Diego Anime Con and what they had to offer. They had a gaming room. They had so many different performances and activities and shows to come watch. There was never a dull moment going on. The after party had a whole bunch of different shows as well. This was a really cool one. This was one of the earlier ones in the night. This guy's outfit was just crazy. There was a party going on in the other room as well. Sorry, my camera's not so good in the dark. But they also had DJs and karaoke. And a lot of people were here for the karaoke. Karaoke was a big draw.
Our flagship event, but we didn't expect San Diego Anime Con to get bigger and better than Fangi in its first year. How many of you been to Anime Land? Yeah! Alright, that's part of our Anime Con family too. So we're creating a con dynasty here, and we're doing it for you guys, the fans, because we are fans ourselves, and we're doing this because we are fans too. In fact, we have a few more surprises coming up next year, and some of you may have seen June next year, June 14, 15, 16, Hentai Matsuri, the adult. Ooh, wow! And a little bit too much excitement for that, but we are catering to our adult and mature friends, people who are fans of the more mature side of pop culture. You can get early bird tickets now at hentaimatsuri.com, and that is also going to be in our family of events.
And they're doing a great job hosting these events. I will say my biggest issue with the after party was that they didn't have a separate ticketed event for it, so a lot of people just left because they were only here for the con during the day, and that is truly unfortunate. But moving on to day 2, here's a view from my hotel room. I was able to get to the con nice and early because I had the hotel room. Unfortunately, for day one, I didn't get in till like 2 or 3, so I missed a lot of the panels and stuff going on earlier in the day, which just sucks because I had to come all the way down from LA, and it just, you know, it sucks. I feel like I'm getting like what they experience coming to LA from San Diego. But yeah, so at a certain time they let us in and we were able to walk through, and they had a little breakfast cart, and I ended up getting some breakfast and went and chilled in one of the panel rooms and just ate while the panel was going on. They had a big variety of panels and performances going on for day 2. I'd say day 2 was when they had the bigger, more important panels and performances happening, because this was the day they had the cosplay contest, so there was a big draw for a lot of people to be here. This is Kiki. She's an idol. She killed it. She was a lot of fun. They had a bunch of different musical performances, and then they had some Genshin voice actor panels as well. They were talking up some goofy stuff. They also had some VTuber panels. This one I didn't know about, and I actually ran into someone. They're like, oh, there's a VTuber panel going on right now. Unfortunately, I didn't get to stay for the whole panel, but it was super cool. But going on to the cosplay contest, here is the line to get in, because they cleared the room, and it is long. I don't think everyone got in, or even if they did, there was a lot of people standing in the back. Here we are chilling. We're about to start, and oh my goodness, look at everyone. There's so many people.
Still rough around the edges. I guess that some things never change. Yeah, I know that it's been ages, but it kinda feels the same. No matter how hard I try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Maybe I am selfish, 'cause I want you to myself. Yeah, I know your friends are waiting, but we both know you wanna stay, just like nothing has changed. No matter how hard you try, you cannot push me out, so just listen. I've been thinking of you since you broke it and moved to LA. And no matter how hard I try, I cannot get you out of my system. I know we both have some things left to say. Can you stay a little longer? Can I make you change your mind? Yeah, I know that it's over, but can we stay here for a while until everything's alright again? That's cool with you, cool with you, cool with you. 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Is that cool with you, cool with you, cool with you? 'Cause that's cool with me, cool with me, cool with me. Just stay a little longer. Can I make you change your mind? Just stay a little longer before it's time to say goodbye. Just stay a little.
We are going to let our judges deliberate for just a little bit about who the winner is.
So before the cosplay contest winners are picked, they wanted to do some special judges, nominees, or picks, or whatever you want to call it, for people who had amazing cosplays but did not win. So that's what these people are now that are coming up on stage. So the first one they had was this Your Forger here, and she had this beautiful dress thing that had patterns on it, so it's like a custom dress. The boots were also pretty cool. I think they are going to show that in just a second. Yeah. Super amazing work here. And then the next cosplayer was this Love Live cosplayer. They had made their outfit as well. She actually ran off stage at first and was a little confused, but they called her back up, which is pretty funny. And then she just immediately walked right back off, which I don't know what was going on. But yeah, custom cosplay outfit here. Super cool to see. And then we have Ghost Rider here. So I guess his headpiece was made out of like Shrinky Dink, and it was like all custom made. So that's super cool. He was a nice dude. Definitely killing it with the posing. He had the swing action going on. And then we had this One Piece Boa Hancock, I believe. I'm not a big One Piece fan. This was an amazing outfit as well, and she had the big prop. But it's time for the judges to pick their winners, so let's get into that.
Oh, original design. I'm sorry, we swapped our things. So, best original design goes to Lantern Bearer. The beautiful seam lines, the intricate details, the conception of it, and the horns, also very impressive. Beautifully constructed. Congratulations.
If I could have the winners line up in front of the stage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the winners. Thank you.
I have the honor of presenting the award for Best Craftsmanship, which comes with a Joanne's gift card. Help fund your next project. This cosplayer really blew us away with the attention to detail, their skill level, the amount of techniques they use. Really, really impressive for a cosplayer of any level. So I'm really happy to present this to Laudna from Critical Role.
Her creature is needle felted. The creature is like, it's handmade. I love it. I want one. Great. And now we get the real drum roll. Y'all ready for this? Are you ready for our grand champion? Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to prime you. This may not look like the most impressive cosplay at first glance, but what you don't know is that it is impeccable. It's shiny. Every little detail is perfect. Things are double-sided, even though they don't need to be. It lights up. And it has a very, very impressive wig. So we would like to give our grand champion for today to Kasane Teto. Take a look at her up close, not too close, so don't be rude. It's absolutely gorgeous.
All right, I would love to welcome our winners back up on stage. Back up on. Okay. I'm going to welcome our winners back on stage, and we are going to exit the stage so that they can take a picture with our judges.
All the winners were absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to all of the winners. But that's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Sorry this video took so long to come out. I ended up catching COVID, so I was down for like 2 weeks. That's it for today, and I'm Evil Aniki. I'll catch you in the next one.